Orchids and Onions is an annual awards ceremony put on by the San Diego Architectural Foundation. The unique program asks San Diegans to nominate the best and worst designs in the region. The categories range from architecture to landscape, interior design, and historic preservation. Here with further details are my guests, Kevin DeFreitas, a local architect and winner of 3 Orchid Awards, and Perry Ann Hodges, a local architect and co-chair of the Orchids and Onions ceremony. Welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Peggy.
So, Perry Ann, why did Orchids and Onions start, and why is it important to the future of San Diego?
Well, Orchids and Onions started 39 years ago. This is our 39th year, and it is really important to us because it really enhances our built environment, and it engages the public and pushes us towards defining that new San Diego and what we should become.
And what makes a building or a project eligible?
Eligible. Well, it has to be built within the last 3 years. It has to be multifamily, which is 4 units or more, and it has to be in San Diego County. So that's
pretty basic, yeah. Kevin, Orchid Awards represent the best, and Onions, of course, the worst. What are some of the past Orchid winners?
Well, there's a pretty decent crop every year, and it's more slanted towards the winners than the losers. So in the last year or two, we've had Car2Go, which is the car sharing service. You've seen those little white and blue cars around downtown, and it was their office. The Ocean Beach Comfort Station, which is a city project down in Ocean Beach on the sand.
That you did?
Yes, that we did. Yeah,
and
my firm. Yes. High Tech High, a project that Perry Ann's firm, Studio E, did, which is a charter high school. Or some of the examples of the Orchids and Onions.
And Onions, to remind people, that's the people who fell short.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're careful to not stick it to the owner or the architect, because projects go rogue for any number of reasons, but it's really the misses in design. If we're going to pat ourselves for the successes, we have to call ourselves on the misses. So the City Hall Emergency Generator was a project that won last year, and that was a project that the city did. So they're both recipients of Onions and Orchids. Miramar College Campus is another Onion winner that was called out for kind of missing the mark.
Well, how does this, Perry Ann, voting process work? What does it take to win either award?
To win either award, well, we do have a jury of professionals that help decide all of our Orchid and Onion winners, and we also have a People's Choice Orchid and Onion where the public is allowed to vote.
And that's happening right now?
Nominations are taking place right now, yes.
Right now, and then, okay, I see.
So it's important to note, orchidsandonions.org, anyone can nominate a project in either category. So it's meant to be very inclusive and lay-driven.
And let me ask you this, Kevin. So why do you think we're affected, or how much do you think we're affected, I should ask, on our built environment, the things that we build and see every day?
I think hugely, and whether we acknowledge it or not, as we drive by buildings, they live in the public realm, and they either make it more beautiful to use or easier, and so it affects our quality of life. The Charger Stadium downtown, whether it should be there or in Qualcomm, those are issues that affect people, not only that use the building, but are affected by traffic and all sorts of the ancillary parts of how buildings work, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll ask both of you, but I'll start with you, Perry. Do you think San Diego has sort of a overall design and architectural feel to it, or does it feel patchwork or vision?
I don't think San Diego as a whole does, but I do believe its neighborhoods do. And if you go to any neighborhood throughout San Diego, you know what that neighborhood's vibe is and what it's all about and what really belongs in that location. And
I know the nominations close on August 1st. When is the actual awards ceremony, and what's that like?
It's October 2nd at the San Diego Air and Space Museum this year. It's a fantastic event. We have snake oil cocktail and home kitchen culture catering. We have Hold It Contemporary Home, bringing in
anybody go?
Yeah, you just have to buy a ticket. That's
all right,
it.
There it is. All right, architects Perry Ann Hodges and Kevin DeFreitas, thank you so much.
Thanks, Peggy.
Thank you.